Dear students, welcome to math class. In previous class, we discussed about parabola and its forms and some problems. And today, we will also learn some more problems related to the parabola, different types of problems. Different data is if they are given, then how to solve the problems or how to find the equations of parabola we will discuss. So let us see. And I hope so many did homework problems also from exercise, and I hope you understood and you tried and you did some problems. And let us see some more problems how to do or how to find the equation of parabola. So today class objectives. After the completion of this class, you will be able to learn, find the equation of parabola with given focus and vertex. To find the parabola equation satisfying given conditions. In yesterday class, we discussed some problems on when the focus and vertex are given. Total we learned 8 forms. For first 4 forms, the vertex is 0, 0 or origin 0, 0. And first 4 forms, the focus is like it is a, 0 or 0, a, because either it is on x-axis or it is on y-axis. That means parabola axis is axis of the coordinates, that is x-axis or y-axis. If vertex is a point rather than 0, 0 or other than 0, 0, that is h, k, then focus also changes according to the vertex. So that is a plus h, k or h, a plus k, like this. So if vertex is changed from, or if vertex is not a origin, then we have another 4 forms. So with vertex 0, 0, we have 4 forms. Without vertex, that means without origin, that means another point rather than 0, 0, that means h, k or 1, 2, 3, 4, anything. Based on that, we have another 4 forms. So we discussed with diagrams and its parts and equations we found based on the data. Today we will do some more problems with focus and vertex. Next, to find the equation parabola equation satisfying given conditions. So if we observe the data, we can conclude that which form it is suitable out of 8 we can choose based on conditions or data what is given. We can think and observe and we analyze given conditions. We can conclude that which form it is sets from 8 forms. So let us see what are the questions, and we will, before going to questions, we will recall the previous class's knowledge regarding parabola. So in previous class we discussed like this problem. First one is, what is the equation of parabola with focus x1 comma y1 and directrix ax plus by plus c equals to 0. So focus directrix are given means we can find the equation of the parabola. We already discussed it is a direct formula. Formula is a square plus b square into x minus x1 whole square plus y minus y1 whole square equals to ax plus by plus c whole square. So this is the equation of the parabola when focus and directrix are given. So very clear and easy. I take the focus as x1 y1 and directrix as ax plus by plus c equals to 0. Compare and substitute and simplify or expand, then simplify, you will get the equation of the parabola. So very easy question because direct formula based question. So we need not to analyze or we need not to think more and more because we already knew how the equation came. The equation is came, our formula is brought based on the eccentricity of the parabola. So we know the eccentricity of the parabola is 1. Eccentricity is nothing but sp by pm. S means fixed point, that is a focus, and P is a point on parabola, and M is a point that is on the directrix line, which is, we can say, fixed line, and PM is, we can say, perpendicular distance from point P to line directrix. So we indexed or we indicated it as a M. So that is PM is, we can say, perpendicular distance from point P to directrix line. So that is PM, and SP is the distance between S and P, that is fixed point or we say focus, and P is a point on the parabola, any point, that is, we can say, x comma y. So SP by PM equals to 1, that means SP equals to PM. That means if we squaring on both sides, SP square equals to PM square. SP means we already know x under root of x minus x1 whole square plus y minus y1 whole square. Whole square means square root get cancelled. In the right side we know PM means perpendicular distance. So the formula is ax plus by plus c by under root of a square plus b square. So whole power square. So if we split the square, or if we separate the square, or if we give the squares to numerator and denominator, the denominator square root get cancelled. It is a square plus b square, and in the numerator is ax plus by plus c whole square. If the right side denominator, if we brought to the left side, it is multiply with the left side term. So finally the formula is a square plus b square into x minus x1 whole square plus y minus y1 whole square equals to ax plus by plus c whole square. This is the formula, and we can apply in the problems when focus and directrix are given. It is a very useful and important formula. What is the equation of parabola with vertex 0, 0 and y-axis as the axis of parabola? Based on vertex, we can short list out of 8, that is 4 forms. Is from the 4 forms, any one of the form is suitable here, because for 4 forms we have the vertex 0, 0. So here also vertex 0, 0 means from 8 we can come to 4, because remaining 4 the vertex is not 0, 0. So our equation is lies among first 4. And if you observe y-axis as the axis of parabola, that means y-axis is the axis of parabola, means we have for first and second form x-axis is the axis of parabola. So then we can say it is a third form of the parabola, because in the third form parabola axis is axis of the y-axis, or we say y-axis as the axis of parabola. So third form of the equation is x square equals to 4ay, or we can say fourth form, that is x square equals to minus 4ay. So both 3 and 4, or if you take 3, it is enough. And what is equation to parabola with parallel to x-axis? So we can here take a direct formula. Parallel to x-axis means we can write x equals to ay square plus by plus c. Next, if the equation of parabola is y equals to ax square plus bx plus c, then the directrix is parallel to which axis? See, the equation is, we can say, its axis is parallel to y-axis. So axis is parallel to y-axis means the directrix is perpendicular to y-axis. so parallel to x-axis. So directrix is parallel to which axis means we can say x-axis. So these are all we discussed in previous class, and now we recalled. And if you have any doubt, you can ask me or you can message me on my WhatsApp number. I will clarify your doubt, or you can ask your friends also, because some friends will understand and they are following from previous classes. If anyone not followed or not listened to the previous classes, you can ask those are listened and those are understood, or you can call me or ask me or message me. I will clear your doubt. If you have textbooks, you can see the example problems, and in the textbook also explained each and every form and every part of the forms. So if you understand one form and every part of the first form, so it is similarly you can understand and you can get the concept of the parabola. Then you observe the examples and you can easily do the exercise problems. And today some more we will discuss, and we will say the or we will learn how to do some more problems based on the data given. And some problems are already in previous class covered. If anyone missed in previous classes, if you listen in this class, so it is covered the previous class problems here also. So don't worry about previous class if you are missed any one of class. So let us see. To find equation to the parabola when focus and vertex are given. Take z x1 comma y1 as the point of intersection of the directrix and axis. See, axis and directrix both are the two lines, and each one is perpendicular, and they are intersected at z. So take that z as the x1 comma y1. Next, see here, we can see it on the diagram. The horizontal line is a axis of the parabola, and vertical line is a directrix, and these two lines are intersected at a point z, that is x1 comma y1, indicated with x1 comma y1. You can see the right side diagram, and they are indicated with the lines. One is axis and another one is directrix. Find z taking a as midpoint of z and s. Find z taking a as midpoint of z and s. So a is a vertex and s is a focus. So if we know the focus and vertex, then we can find Z, taking A as midpoint of Z and S. On that condition, we can find x1, y1, that is point Z. See here, vertex is indicated with A and focus is indicated with the letter S, and parabola is also next. Find the slope of the axis AS. Slope of the axis AS. If we know the 2 points, that is vertex and focus, from 2 points we can find the slope. The slope formula, when 2 points are given, that is we can say y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. That is, if let A is the x1 y1 and S is the x2 y2, or A is x2 y2 and S is x1 y1, then we get slope. Or if we know the diagram clearly, then also we can decide the slope. Next, find the slope of the directrix using the property of slopes of perpendicular lines. Find the slope of the directrix using the property of slopes of perpendicular lines, because here axis and directrix are perpendicular each other. We can see on the diagram also. So if we know the AS line or axis of the slope, then suppose axis of the slope is we get 2, then obviously, or we can say the directrix of the slope is minus 1 by 2, because they are perpendicular. If axis of the slope is 3, we can say the slope of the directrix is minus 1 by 3. Find the equation to directrix using the slope and the point Z. Find the equation to directrix using the slope and the point Z. Slope we already know from AS, and Z we can find on the condition that is A is the midpoint of S and Z. So at the end, if we got slope and point, then point slope form, then we know the directrix is y minus y1 equals to m into x minus x1. This is the equation of the directrix, because point slope form we already knew in straight lines. Find the equation to parabola using focus and directrix. At last, if we know the directrix equation and we know focus, then focus and directrix, we have direct formula. That is a square plus b square into x minus x1 whole square plus y minus y1 whole square equals to ax plus by plus c whole square. So in this formula, if we substitute, Then if we expand and simplify, we will get the equation of the parabola. So first we have to find z. How we will find z? A is the middle point of sz. After that we find axis of the slope. How slope will get? A and S, 2 points are passing through the line, means when 2 points are given, then from the 2 points we will get slope, and from axis slope we can find directrix slope, and the condition of the perpendicular each other. If axis slope is m, then directrix slope will become -1 by m. When slope and point we know, then we can find its equation, that is a directrix equation. When we know the directrix equation and focus, we can find parabola equation. So this is the link one by one. This is the logic to find equation of the parabola when focus and vertex are given. Easy and simple method. Here you understand the logic and you understand the conditions, how they are connected, how they are interlinked, how the points are connected, on which base the points are connected, and how the lines are connected, on which base they are connected. So if you got these points, or if you understand, then we can easily find. And here we need not to remember, or we need not to think more and more. Just one or two or three formulas we have to know. Mainly here, see what are the formulas we have to remember. First of all, we have to know what is the midpoint formula when 2 points are given, and if we want to find the midpoint of that 2 points, we have to know the midpoint formula. That is also simple. Let us here, z is x1 y1 and s is x2 y2. Then the middle point is suppose a, then we can say a equals to x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2. So very simple. And next equate it, and then we will get the so and so middle point. Or if you want one end point and remaining we know midpoint and other end point, same we can apply and we can equate and we will find. So in 3 points, if we know the 2 points, then we can easily find this. If they are from 3 points, one is the middle point of another 2. That is, so we can, based on midpoint, we can find. And the line form slope, when 2 points are given on the line, when we know the 2 points, we can find its slope of the line. That is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. When 2 points are indicated with one is x1 y1 and another point is x2 y2. Then we have to know the how to find its perpendicular line's slope. If one slope of the line is, we know that is, let m, and its perpendicular slope of the line we can say minus 1 by m, because their slopes, if we multiplied, then we will get minus 1. So if one of the line slope is m, then another line which is perpendicular to that line, we can say its slope is minus 1 by m. Here axis slope is m and directrix slope is minus 1 by m. So this is also one formula. And point slope formula of the line is y minus y1 equals to m into x minus x1. That means if the point is x1 y1 and slope is m, then its equation is y minus y1 equals to m into x minus x1. So these are all formulas already we covered or we learned in school level, and also here straight lines chapter. So up to now we discussed these formulas are already we know. We don't know, you have to write each formula 10 times on the paper or rough page, then it will be noted or it will be remembered to you, or it is saved in your memory or in your mind. And now we have to practice another formula, that is when focus and directrix are given, then equation of the parabola, that is present chapter formula. So if you not remember, then you can write 10 times or 20 times, then it is easily saved in your mind. That is, the formula is a square plus b square into x minus x1 whole square plus y minus y1 whole square equals to a square plus b square is put outside, and this term is kept in a bracket, that equal to, again right side is ax plus by plus c whole square, that is ax plus by plus c should be kept in a bracket, and whole square. Whole square means the power is total 3 terms. So this is these are the formulas. If we remember, then we can easily find the parabola. So when focus and vertex are given. So I hope this is easy and simple problem. Next, here we will see one problem. To find equation to the parabola whose focus is minus 2 comma minus 4 and vertex is minus 1 comma minus 2. Let z x1 y1 be the point of intersection of the directrix and axis. Then vertex A minus 1 comma minus 2 is the midpoint of z x1 y1, and focus minus 2 comma minus 4. Here we don't know the z, so that's why we taken it x1 y1. And based on midpoint, we can say x1 minus 2 by 2 equals to minus 1, and y1 minus 4 by 2 equals to minus 2. So these steps we can first comes from A is the middle point of Z and focus. So, and that if we equate A and ZS middle point, so then we can get x1 is 0 and y1 is also 0 after simplification. Next, then z is 0 comma 0, and slope of the axis AS equals to difference of ordinates by difference of abscissa, that is equals to minus 4 plus 2 by minus 2 plus 1. So minus 2 by minus 1 equals to, we can say 2. Slope of the directrix equals to minus 1 by 2. Therefore, directrix is perpendicular to axis. Equation to directrix is y minus y1 means 0 equals to m into x minus x1 is 0. Then x plus 2y equals to 0. Equation to parabola with focus minus 2 comma minus 4 and directrix x plus 2y equals to 0. Here a equals to 1, b equals to 2. So if we substitute, we will get a square plus b square means 1 plus 4. And x minus half minus x plus 2 whole square plus y minus half minus 4 is y plus 4 whole square equals to x plus 2y whole square. Here the brackets are missed, so you have to kept it in a bracket. 1 plus 4 is 5, and if we expand in the bracket terms, that is x plus 2 whole square means a plus b whole square. So we can expand it, a square plus b square plus 2ab, that is x square plus 4 plus 4x. The second also we can expand, that is a plus b whole square, a square plus b square plus 2ab, that means y square plus 16 plus 8y equals to x square plus 4y square plus 4xy. And if you multiply with 5 in bracketed terms, so 5x square, 5 into 4 20, 20x, 5y square, and 80 plus 40y. And if you bring the right side terms to left side, and after simplification we can get 4x square plus y square minus 4xy plus 20x plus 40y plus 100 equals to 0. So after additioning or subtracting same coefficients of the terms are same powers, that is x terms or y terms or x square terms, like are constant terms, then simplify, then you will get the equation of the parabola. Next question: to find equation to the parabola whose vertex is -1 comma -2 and directrix is 3x plus 4y minus 14 equals to 0. So axis is the line perpendicular to the directrix. 3x plus 4y minus 14 equals to 0. So the equation of axis is 4x minus 3y plus k equals to 0. It is taken in the form of bx minus ay plus k. As a, that is vertex -1 comma -2, is a point on the axis, then if it satisfies the equation of the axis, then we can substitute and simplify. We will get 4 into -1 minus 3 into -2 plus k equals to 0. That implies k equals to -2. So the equation of axis is, after substituting k, we get 4x minus 3y minus 2 equals to 0. Consider it equation 2. The point of intersection of the directrix and axis is z. So solving 1 and 2, we get z as 2 comma 2. So we already discussed in previous class how to solve 1 and 2. Vertex is the a -1 comma -2 is the midpoint of focus and z, that is x1 comma y1 and 2 comma 2. And if we simplify on that condition, after substitution, 2 plus x1 by 2 equals to -1, then x1 equals to -4, and like same 2 plus y1 by 2 equals to -2, then simplify, we can say y1 equals to -6. So focus is -4 comma -6. Now focus -4 comma -6 and directrix is 3x plus 4y minus 14 equals to 0. So focus and directrix given, we have an equation of a parabola. Then if we substitute, then after expanding and after simplification, we get, see here, 16x square plus 9y square minus 24xy plus 284 into x plus 412 into y plus 1104 equals to 0. And summary. Today we have learned the following: to find the equation to parabola when focus, vertex are given; to find the equation to parabola when vertex, directrix are given. And frequently asked questions. Find the equation of the parabola whose vertex is the point 2 comma 5 and directrix is the line 3x plus 4y minus 1 equals to 0. Here directrix is perpendicular to axis, so on the axis we have a vertex. So based on perpendicular line we can write bx minus ay plus k equals to 0. And if you substitute the point, then we get k, and then we get axis of the line, then axis and directrix intersect point is z. So if we solve that equations we get z. Then let the focus is x1 y1, then a is the midpoint, then we get focus. Then after focus and directrix we know the equation of parabola. Next, second, find the equation of the parabola whose vertex is the point 4, 5 and directrix is the line 2x minus 3y minus 6 equals to 0. So vertex and directrix are given. Then similarly the first problem we think like that. We find axis, and then after z, then after focus, and after equation of the parabola. Third question, find the equation of parabola whose focus is the point and focus. Here 2 times focus is wrongly spelled, so one is focus and another one is directrix. Next, in some presentations or sometimes some printing mistakes or letters or words will be typed mistakenly, so you have to think and you have to correct it, or you can note down, or while you are writing you can think and write it properly. If you have any doubt you can ask me or message me. One or two mistakes, unfortunately or unknowingly, sometime by mistake it happens, so you bring it to me my notice. And if you have any doubt or if you have any confusion, or you can ask me, then I will clear your doubts. And if any like this printing mistakes or by mistake or wrongly spelled, sometimes maybe minus or plus we cannot sometime in the we may type wrong. Instead of plus sometimes it happens minus, sometimes instead of minus we may type plus. So like these type of mistakes, if it is there, you can overcome that by using textbook, or refer the textbook or example problems, or you can see my regular classes. You already know, then it is not a major problem. So otherwise you can do each and every problem based on these, and still you have any doubts you can call me, ask me, I will clear your doubts. And here quiz also given. The point of intersection of directrix and axis is so we can say it is a ZC. The axis is parallel to y-axis, then the directrix is parallel to x-axis. The directrix and axis of parabola